said it was fun.
I've met a lot of people that have done it. Said it's fun. I wouldn't be against it. I want to try. I'd rather try shrooms first, though.
Yeah. That stuff just freaks me out, though. Just because I've heard stories of, like, bad trips.
Yeah, I know.
But I don't think people really have that on shrooms.
I've seen people,
often.
like, I don't know. I've seen people, I don't know if it's any different. Because, like, the bad trips are more like anxiety stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Because I've seen, like, people green out, and I know what it's like. But, I don't know.
Never mind. You ready?
Yep. Sorry, I'm just typing out the description of our live.
Okay.
And then I'll post that we're live, and then I'll be good. Oh, wait, I said live. Maybe I shouldn't. They still do Gridiron Heights.
Wait, why did I just open up Discord again?
I don't know.
Not either.
All right. Now that I said that we're live. Also, I was thinking, like, a team is really something. Like, we really do need a team.
Like a podcast team?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could definitely use that.
All right. Let's go. Let's get this show on the road.
Yep.
All right. Start recording in 3, 2. Wait. Say something.
Something.
All right, we're good. 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to the Wise Guys Podcast. I'm your host, Brady Fitzgerald, joined as always by my co-host, Chris Hagan.
How you guys doing?
Holy crap, what the hell just happened, Chris? Why is your mic all messed up now?
What?
Did you unplug it again?
No.
You need a better mic, dude. That thing is... unplug it and plug it back in. We're restarting this podcast.
All right, well, I'm going to have to leave the call again.
All right, do it. We're restarting the podcast. I ain't dealing with that. All right, well, you do that. Well, I'm your host, Brady Fitzgerald, and, hanging out, waiting for Chris.
What happened? I don't understand.
I don't know. It's still bad, though.
What do you mean?
Did you unplug it at all?
I just unplugged it and replugged it back in.
But beforehand, we had it good. All right, say something.
I don't know what to tell you.
All right, it's good now.
Okay.
All right, let's just start recording. We're getting this show on the road. All right, 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to the Wise Guys Podcast. I'm your host, Brady Fitzgerald, joined as always by my co-host, Chris Hagan.
How you guys doing?
Much better. It's much better, Chris.
Good. All right, good.
All right.
Are we keeping that part in?
No. I stopped recording.
Gaff?
No, there's no gaff. But if you're alive, you got to see that Chris's mic messed up right before the show. We're back.
Playing tricks on
back.
me.
Yeah, no, we're back on a Friday. It feels good to be back on a Friday. Getting ready for some Wise picks soon. And feeling good, Chris. Had a good week. That's all. I'm excited. Ready to get on to it. So you want to do some news first? Or you want to do the Wise picks, and we'll get into news later.
Might as well start with some news.
All right. Well, the main
Mix it up a
news
little bit.
that happened today is Mr. Odell Beckham Jr. got released by the Cleveland Browns. What I hate is they announce that it's released, and then Adam Schefter comes out and goes, "Oh, by the way, he can't even be claimed off the waivers until 4 p.m. Monday." So it's like, man, it's such a cock block, It's like we want to see him on another team, and we don't want to see him. He's not going to play this week. We know that, but we want to see him on another team ASAP. Now we have to wait till Monday.
I don't know.
for-
It gives us a whole weekend to speculate.
I hate speculating.
And
All everyone ever does is speculate. I want to see some real money moves, you know? Especially with Odell Beckham. You know why I actually find this annoying? Because I've been seeing for the past 5 years Odell Beckham being photoshopped into a Patriots uniform.
I was about to say, it's like the last 5 years, and now it's going to be condensed into 3 days.
Yep.
So
And it's going to be
all of the photoshops at just
everything.
like pumping them out like a sweatshop.
Oh, I know. And it's like every time there's any Odell Beckham trade rumors, it's the Photoshop's coming out. And now you're right. It's just going to be all condensed into one hyper weekend. And everyone's going to be like, oh, this team needs him. This team needs him. And no one's going to know or no one's going to really care until 4 p.m. Monday. I'm just going to try to stay away from
Do you want him?
Do I want him on the Patriots? I don't want him to be claimed off the waivers because I don't want his contract. But
Right.
I wouldn't mind, 1-year prove-it deal. I wouldn't mind it. Wouldn't hate it. And,
Yeah. I mean, a 1-year prove-it deal for anyone is
yeah, of course.
enticing.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing is, have you watched the video that his dad made?
No, I did not. I heard.
Baker misses him all the time. He's always open. So, any help the Patriots can get, but I definitely don't want his deal. Like if they traded for him, I would have been mad because I don't want that contract.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know.
I mean, I just don't think he's that good anymore.
Oh, I don't either. But I do
Unless
think
there's something in him that somehow the Browns just ruined him, and like if he gets somewhere else, that he'll be back to that old player again. But I think he's just a ruined player.
The thing is, he's still like I don't. If we sign him, I'm not going to be like, oh my God, we just got the superstar Odell Beckham. I'll be like, look, we got a reliable wide receiver that can get open. Because he's still like, when you say he got ruined, he's not bad. He's just not where he was, and that's fine. I don't need that Odell Beckham. And I actually never thought he was that good. He had that catch.
I mean, he was his first and second year.
Yeah, but a lot of players do that. They start out strong and then fizzle out. So I don't know. Yeah. I still think he's a reliable wide receiver that has good hands and can get open. So I don't know.
He's also kind of toxic though.
Yeah, but really, I haven't before this. When was the last thing you heard about Odell Beckham?
I don't know. I mean, it's been reported that him and Baker didn't get along, and
yeah, but Baker's kind of an egotistical.
He's a
diva. Baker's a diva too.
Okay, but that doesn't change the fact that Odell is also.
No, I know. I'm not saying he's not a diva. I know that he's a diva, but I don't think. Look, if you get him on that 1-year deal, if he messed up the locker room, you just cut his ass. I honestly, this is that would be the main thing. Where it's like, if he goes unclaimed, there's no reason not to take a shot at him, right?
Mm-hmm. So he's got to be claimed, right? Unless everyone just agrees not to claim him.
That's what I think's actually.
Sometimes I don't understand how the waivers work.
So the waivers work as they get his whole contract if they claim him off the waivers. So I think he has 4 years left, or maybe 3 years, because he just got an extension from him, didn't he?
I believe so.
Let me look it up. But anyways, he
contract restructured. Let's see.
Yeah, because he has a contract until 2023. So if he gets claimed, they still have that the average salary of $18 million. So the only teams that I would say doing this would be the Jaguars, the Lions, some team that really just is looking for something. And honestly, that's what I would do. If I'm the Lions, I'm claiming that guy first, right? Why would you let him slip? Just claim him, and then if a team really, really wants him, trade him.
I guess, but it's gonna be a hard time unloading that contract if you don't actually want him, and then
that's the only
issue.
Your
team, but what does he do for you?
The issue he's got to play.
Receiver. Yeah,
he's got to play, and he's got to make it worth it to be traded again. So maybe it isn't worth it, but I don't know. He's still a few look who the Lions are throwing out there, anyways. They have millions of cap space. They might as well. And I don't know. It is scary that he has 3 more years, though, until he's a free agent.
Yeah. I wouldn't touch him.
I don't think. I wouldn't claim him, but
right.
I would definitely take him off off that. And you know, he's such a. It's a shame that he's such a dickhead. Like
Yes.
he's such a like all the things that he did on the Giants, kicking the net, and he proposed to it. Remember that kicking net was like it was like a 3-week story of him in that stupid kicking net, and then peeing like a dog, getting penalized for that. Like he's such a dummy.
Well, the Josh Norman thing was the worst. And him and Norman
Oh yeah,
literally just slugged it out for
yes.
an entire game,
Well, Norman's
throwing
another
punches
one.
on every play. Yeah, oh, I know.
Yeah, Norman
It
sucks.
takes two to tango.
Oh, definitely. Well, so what are your final predictions? Where do you think he goes? I have a horse in the race, so I'm not going to say anything. But
What? I don't have a horse in the race.
you really, the football team's not signing Odell Beckham. There's not.
I want him to go to the Bucks just to embrace all chaos.
Go to the Bucks. That'd be kind of sick.
That would be awesome, I think.
Him, Antonio Brown, Mike Evans, and Chris Godwin. That'd be kind of awesome. The best, one of the best things I've seen on the internet is, have you seen that picture of Odell Beckham giving Tom Brady his shoe, and it's Baker in the background like looking at him like all sad. We'll put it in the collage. That'll have to be a collage photo for today, but it's really funny, and it's like Baker and Odell have never been the same since this picture. So I don't know. I guess I'll make a prediction too. I don't think he'll be claimed, and I think he'll actually go, and I think he'll go to the Saints. Honestly, maybe not the Saints. Actually no, I liked him on the Raiders. I saw that. The Raiders is a good fit for him. Let's get him in Vegas.
I can see that. That's out with one, in with another.
Mm-hmm. Literally. That storyline, I don't even want to talk about that storyline. The Henry Ruggs thing. It's sad. He's a dumbass and never drink and drive. So that's all I'm saying. Because he's and I honestly, like, of course I'm not rooting for anyone to never, like, he'll never play in the NFL again, and I think it's deserving. So
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna be in prison for a while.
yeah, hopefully. I mean, they said, I don't know, he'll be in prison, but like the timetables have been really weird. They said it's either like I heard 20 years, and then I was like, I feel like that's not even enough. But I don't want to talk about that. So
Yeah.
So we're just gonna move on. Anyways, let's get to our wise picks for the week. Right, we haven't done a wise picks in a while, so I'm excited.
I think that was probably for the best.
We needed
Sit
a
it out
break.
a little bit.
We needed a break
Take a
because
deep breath. I'm seeing the board differently this week.
I am. I think we both are. We're no longer trying to make the fancy picks. We just want to get them right. So we're just trying to get what's right on the board. I'll go first. The return of Tyrod Taylor, and he's gonna kick the shit out of the Dolphins. Let's do it. +5.5.
Like, people are forgetting that the Texans were actually a decent looking team in those first two games, and then Davis Mills showed up and
stunk up the joint. Boy, I'm sorry, Davis. Sorry.
They were no longer good. They're still not good, but they're at least like a competitive football team, and Miami has given us nothing to go off of that they would have.
No, the Dolphins suck.
Game again.
Yeah, the Dolphins are
Honestly.
absolutely terrible. They're thinking of the Odell situation. I just feel bad for Brandon Cooks. He must be looking at this like, this man got released. Like that's the other thing that sucks. It's like if you're not a nutcase, you're just stuck on bad teams. Like if Brandon Cooks said anything, he'd probably get cut. But he's not going to. So poor guy.
Yeah, trade deadline pass and everything, and he's just stuck.
Stuck on the Texans.
At least he now has like a quarterback to throw to him, and not
Davis.
Not our Prince.
Our Prince Davis. He's just got to develop. He's a rook, you know.
He'll be back.
Yeah. Oh, well, definitely. This is not the last we've seen of Davis. This is not the last we've seen of him. Davis will be back soon, I believe.
All right, my first pick, I'm taking the Raiders -3 against the Giants because the Giants suck.
The Raiders are sneaky.
Fair.
Like, we got to start respecting the Raiders at some point.
Right? I mean, I feel like every game I'm picking against them, and then they make me look bad.
Hey, this is a prove-it game. Prove it, Raiders. You
Yeah,
want us
if they're
to
good, let's
yeah,
blow out the Giants.
blow out the Giants. Prove it. What are the? What's the spread? -3. Yeah,
3.
yeah. This should be easy. All right. My next pick. I'm going with dem boys. -10 versus the Broncos. This one is a flexible pick. The lines will change how the lines change in real life. Because if Dak doesn't play, I still think they'll cover, but I don't think that they'll cover -10.
He's supposed to, though.
Huh? He's supposed to play. Yeah, he's supposed to play.
There's no doubt on ESPN.
Oh, well, then there you go. Look, this is easy. The Broncos, they're clearly just giving up, right?
I mean, they won last week.
Yeah, but then they traded Von Miller, and they just have no hope for anything. That's really how I'm seeing it. And I don't know, the Cowboys, as you said, have covered every day, or not every day, every game. So I'm ready to ride them.
Ride the hot streak. Out on the train just in time.
That's why you mentioned. That's why you mentioned that they won last week because they beat your shitty ass team.
What? I mean, they did.
No, I know, but
they're giving up. You can't give up and win games.
You can't give up and then still beat your team. Sorry.
A professional football player.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I just really have no hope for this Broncos team, so I'm riding them boys.
Fair. I am taking the Falcons +6 at the Superdome because Trevor Simeon's not good, and this is a divisional
first-round
game.
pick.
No, he wasn't.
He
wasn't. It was Paxton Lynch.
Oh, that was Paxton Lynch. I get all of those white Broncos quarterbacks.
Him, Osweiler, Paxton Lynch, Drew Lock, they're all the same person.
No, literally. And they all play exactly the same. Terribly.
They're not good. So I think this game just comes down to the quarterback matchup, and I mean, the Saints beat Tom Brady last week. That was a fluke.
The only thing, I just hate the Falcons. That's it.
The Falcons have been growing on me for some reason. I don't know why.
I absolutely despise them. I can't stand watching them. I feel like they're going to blow every game.
I don't care if they blow it, as long as they cover the 6.
That's true.
The divisional game, I think this is a 3-point game.
That's fair. Well, now they don't even have Calvin Ridley, so this seems a mess.
They've won without Calvin Ridley before.
No, I know. I'm not saying it's a deal breaker. I'm just saying I hate the Falcons. That's all.
I hate them too, but I'm not going to
sometimes you got to ride them.
Get in the way of my picks.
Fair enough. All right, my next pick. My last pick. Speaking of emotions affecting our picks, I hate the Ravens, but they are good at beating bad teams. So, beat the Vikings. That's it.
This is one of those games where Kirk Cousins, I feel like there's a couple different types of games that Cousins has during the year. One is destroys a bad team, and people are like, look at Cousins. He's better than we think he is. And then there's a game that's what's going to happen this Sunday and what happened last Sunday, which is why is Kirk Cousins making this much money? He's so much worse than we thought he was.
Oh,
he balances them out so perfectly that at the end of the year, it's I guess he is just an average quarterback.
Kirk Cousins, he knows what he's doing. He is he loves to do this every year. You're right. He plays bad against good teams, and then we're like, he sucks. And then comes out and he plays decent for a game enough to make $80 million. So if I could do just enough to make $80 million, I'd do pretty much anything. So good for Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, I guess so.
Good for Kirk.
Also, Ravens coming off a bye and coming off a loss.
What there's some record with the Ravens off a bye. Give me a sec. Are winning during the bye week. I know there's some trend of NFL teams winning after the bye. So I feel like it's the Ravens too. But anyways, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Like it a lot.
Baltimore is 13-10 against the bye.
Well, I guess it's
after the
not that
bye.
bad. That's not very good.
It's positive.
That is true.
Minnesota's 16-6.
Oh, they didn't have a bye, did they?
Philadelphia's 19-4. Wow.
Uh-oh, they didn't have a bye, did they?
I don't think so.
Oh no, they played
Denver's
the Cowboys.
17-6.
They lost to the Cowboys.
This
Yeah.
makes-
Also,
there's-
you can't lose to freaking Cooper Rush and then expect me to pick for you
Right.
this week, right?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I hate the Vikings in general.
Yeah, I do too. All right. Oh wait, we didn't do the Lions pick. They covering this week?
I still have a pick yet,
Oh wait, you're right. You're right. Sorry,
and I think they're on a bye.
they are on a bye. Poor Lions. They didn't lose this week.
My last pick, Jordan Love, going to Arrowhead and covering a 7.5 point spread. Because why not?
The half a point is just.
It's the half a point is too much to handle. I
It's-
had to take it.
They're asking you to bet it. They're like, look.
Chiefs aren't good.
Oh, I know. I'm well aware.
I don't think that, like America, I still think that they see Aaron Rodgers is out going up against Patrick Mahomes, but Patrick Mahomes doesn't look good.
You know, I'm excited to see.
Then
Jordan
8
Love.
games. I am too. I want to see what they got with him.
No, so do I. And all this talk, it's like, let's see what he does. Also,
They at least have Adams back this week, right?
yes, they do have Adams back. Thank God. My fantasy team needs them. All right, we didn't talk about that actually. What's up with Aaron Rodgers just like lying about his vaccination?
So I listened to the clip, and he said that he didn't lie. He said he's immunized, which he did his own research, and he said that he's like allergic to 2 of the vaccines and didn't want the Johnson & Johnson one because it got called back.
I wouldn't want the Johnson & Johnson one either.
And so he decided he was going to do his own immunization protocol.
Well, it didn't
And he
work.
like petitioned to the NFL to try to get him like on the vaccinated status, and they shut it down. So he was like, when they asked me, I said that I'm immunized, and they didn't ask a follow-up question. So like, I didn't lie to you guys. That's what he said on Pat McAfee. Then he started talking about how he like talked to Joe Rogan about it, and people were like, all right,
well, he's a
you're
lunatic. We knew that.
losing a little bit of credibility
He's
there.
a freaking dummy. But he's such a like. I've never seen someone just become a diva so quickly. Like he always was.
No, I
he
think
always
he's
was
always
a
been
diva.
a diva.
Yeah, but like openly, I guess. He just like openly was just like,
That's
fuck
true.
it. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't. Well, he doesn't want to be there.
No, I know. So he's probably
Like if he
COVID
wins,
mode,
it's
yeah.
gonna be out of spite.
That's
It
true.
doesn't make any sense.
That is
but,
true.
like,
You know,
how do I
honestly, like,
explain
what
to
if like
these guys?
I would
I'll
love it if
win?
Jordan Love like just like went off and then like, all right, we're just gonna bench Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to play here anyways. Might as well just bench him. Also, Blake's back.
I would love to see Blake get in the game.
Oh, I would pay to see Blake in the game. That would be
It
sick.
is crazy that he hasn't had a job. Like when you look at some of these guys that are getting trotted out there,
He has more playoff wins than Lamar Jackson.
and
Just saying.
us, doesn't he?
He has more playoff wins than him, Murray, Matt Stafford, and who I saw a graphic. That's why I'm naming this off. And someone else combined. Oh, they tied with them combined. I mean, he has more playoff. Think about it. He went to an AFC Championship game and almost beat the Patriots.
He did. They were up 2 touchdowns.
It doesn't. You're right. It doesn't make any sense. But I don't know. I'm glad he's back though.
Although if he does get in the game, that's probably not a good sign for my 7.5 points.
That is true. Unless they're up. Unless they're blowing them out.
That is true, unless it's that bad.
Yeah.
And they're just slaughtering them.
We talked about Mahomes on Tuesday, didn't we? And the Chiefs. They're just. I feel like they're just average. They're just an average team.
Yeah.
And
And
once
then,
you
like that
take-
happens in sports sometimes.
Yeah,
where
well-
you're good one year and then it doesn't work out for
when you
whatever
take
reason.
away the fastest player in the NFL and as of right now the best tight end in the NFL, you cover those 2 guys, and what else are they throwing to? Byron Pringle and Josh Gordon.
I forgot that Josh Gordon was even on that team.
Yeah, he's wearing number 19 too. It's really weird. So yeah, that's all they got. So, all right, I like that pick. I like all these picks this week. This is gonna be a good week, Chris, for us. I have a
I
feeling.
feel confident.
I have a feeling too. Fan pick. We got the Bengals -2 versus the Browns. Thank you, Wyatt.
Fans are
Um,
hot.
yes, they are hot. Oh, while we're talking about football, before we move on, shout out to my guy Caleb, giving me tickets. We're all going to the Panthers game, so I just want to shout him out on the pod. Say thank you. We're all going to the Panthers game Sunday. Excited, pumped.
Against your team, you didn't even mention that.
Oh yeah, and they're playing. Well, I mean, yeah, and they're playing the Patriots. I guess we didn't talk about that. I normally pick the Patriots, but this week I just want to go and enjoy. You know.
That's smart.
Yeah.
I think. If someone tried to give me Washington tickets, I would take them and burn them because
take it as an insult. They might as well give you the bird. All right. You wanna? Is there anything else? Let's talk about the other games, I guess, real quick. What games haven't we covered? Browns Bengals we just talked about. I guess I like the Bengals pick. At first I was like thinking like maybe the Browns, because the only thing that has the Browns on their side is every time that someone cuts that toxic player, they always do well the next week.
Yeah.
True. Locker room nuisance gone. So I don't know, but the Bengals just came off losing to the Jets, so they definitely don't want to lose again.
Yeah. The Browns though also are kind of in like a do or die spot in their season.
Especially if
they lost to the Steelers, they haven't looked good.
Especially with with Baker.
Game. Mm-hmm.
If Baker, if he keeps losing these games, he's not going to get another contract. Well, he probably will, honestly, because he's like Kirk Cousins. He does just enough.
That is true.
But you're right, and the thing about the Browns though is this offense is, besides against the Chiefs, who we know have a terrible defense, I guess against the Texans who have a terrible defense, and the Bears, like they've been blown against the Chargers, the Vikings. They only scored 14 against the Cardinals. Even in their wins, it's like sometimes they're only scoring in the teens, Mm-hmm. So they got to get their stuff together, and it's a big game for both teams. 5-3, 4-4.
I didn't realize that the Browns were last in the division.
Yeah, I didn't realize that either.
It's a good division.
It's back to where they belong.
Yeah. They saw the sunlight for a couple of days.
They saw it for like a year.
That's right.
Like yeah, you can.
Cellar.
Yeah, and then they got kicked back down. Man, the Patriots play the Browns again. I feel like they play every year. All right. What else do we got? What else we got? We have Eagles Chargers. This was a tough game. I really wanted to pick the Chargers, but this is just
a weird one.
It seems like this is the type of game the Chargers lose.
Yeah, it does. But it also feels like a game that the Eagles lose.
Well, because I feel like the Eagles lose every game, but then they don't. It's like I feel like they're way worse than they are.
I don't know what to think about the Eagles. I have no idea.
What is their
I know that they're not good, but then they have games where they they beat the Lions by 38 points.
I know.
And I know that the Lions are bad, but people thought that the Lions might win that game.
And then they beat I don't know. They really don't have any great wins.
They won at Carolina, which was a good win at the time. And they were competitive.
And that's it. They have that.
Bucks.
They have that. Yeah, but that was garbage time. They were close, but that was garbage time.
I guess, yeah.
I don't know. They are a weird team, but so are the Chargers.
The Chargers are the definition of a weird team. They have just fallen back on their old ways, which is a real shame because I thought that this was the year they would finally not lose every close game in the most frustrating way.
Yeah,
but I guess not.
I guess not. That's I don't know what to do. I'm glad we didn't pick the game because
stay away from it.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're staying away from it. All right. Cardinals Niners. The Colt McCoy return.
I can't wait.
I love Colt McCoy. I know you do.
I love Colt.
You love Colt, but
he's always been my guy. If I could have him on, if he could be the starting quarterback of the Redskins right now, I'd take it.
Also, Colt McCoy can win you a game.
Oh yeah, of course he can.
He definitely win you a game, especially against
Monday Night
this.
Football against Dallas.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there was a. It wasn't Colt McCoy that blew out the Cowboys on Thanksgiving, was it? Last year?
No, no, that was
He
Alex
was.
Smith.
Yeah, he was on. I totally forgot about Alex Smith. No, he was on the Giants last year. I knew that. All right, Cardinals. Yeah, he can. They can win you a game, and especially against this 49ers team that is just like the Chargers. I feel like they will blow a game.
They're just not very good.
I guess yeah. I guess they're just not very good.
And I said that beginning of the season. Remember?
You
Remember when I said that?
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember. Good job, Chris. Yeah. So yeah, this will be an interesting game. I almost like a must-win for the Niners if they want to stay alive.
Definitely against a backup quarterback in the division.
Mm-hmm. And they're
I
at
love the
home.
Cardinals.
They're at home too. Titans Rams. This is gonna be a fun game. I'm excited to see Adrian Peterson. I love the Adrian Peterson.
Mhm.
Even like when I keep tweeting about it that the 2018 Redskins, they that Adrian Peterson, like I feel like he can still move. He's still got stuff in the tank. He's all day.
He's got to, right?
He's all day, man.
He's AP.
All day Peterson. So I'm excited to see what they do with him and Von Miller on the Rams. Like they didn't know that this was gonna happen on Sunday night, but this was like the perfect matchup for Sunday night.
Yeah, it's like the 2013 Pro Bowl team.
Yeah, I know, and I bumped for it. Yeah, you're right. Stafford. It's a shame Deshaun Jackson got cut. He needs to sign with the Titans.
Honestly.
He needs to sign with the Titans right now.
Been perfect. What else is on those teams? Where's Josh Norman now?
Josh Norman's on the Niners.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah, he's on the Niners looking like a bum. I don't know who else is on those teams. I mean, Julio Jones. Yeah, it's a great matchup. I'm pumped for it. All right, and that's it. And then Monday night is actually
Steelers. Who cares?
Yeah, it's a shame Justin Fields kind of blows.
Yeah, and the Steelers are like the least entertaining team to watch ever.
That's why I picked up the Bears defense. I was like,
Smart,
they have to get some stacks, right? They have to get something because this team's awful.
Love a total of 39. Just screams
Entertainment. Especially look at the Sunday night. The over-under is 52.5, and then the over-under for the next night is 39.
Yeah.
Oh, also,
I think I've seen under 40 just once this year in the NFL.
Ugh, that's abysmal. Under 40 is just.
No, it's not good.
All right. If you look up Josh Norman 49ers or 49ers Josh Norman, one of the top pictures of him getting completely stiff-armed by Aaron Jones. It's pretty funny. And then him getting burnt by Rager, I feel like.
Couldn't be a nicer guy.
I hate that guy. We've talked about it before.
I hate him.
When I went to a Redskins game and I waved and Jungle Boy Swag, what's his name?
Swearinger?
Yes, DJ Swearinger.
Yep.
He was like, "What's up, boys?" And then we were like, "What's up, Norman?" And he was just like, and like he looked around, turned around, and looked at us, and then turned around and walked away. Such a tool.
And then complained to the media that the
fans are bad.
Support the team.
Mm-hmm. He's such a bozo. Also, let's get DJ Swearinger back on the team. We gotta get.
I think he could fix the culture in Washington right now.
He's been tweeting his mind off trying to get a team to sign him. So let's get him. Signed.
You know who else has is RG3.
Yes, I think RG3 should come back to the Redskins
to get another shot.
I'm telling you, let's get the 2018 Redskins back together.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way to go. Didn't you guys go on a run with Josh Johnson?
They were 6-3, I think, and at the top of the division. And then everybody got hurt, but they had a chance to make the playoffs again. They had to win at Tennessee.
Oh, and
Josh Johnson is the quarterback. Johnson beat Jacksonville though the week before.
Yeah, and that was a huge.
They lost to Tennessee.
Win. Damn. What a great season when that was.
Who was the quarterback of the Titans at the time? Because it was when Mariota was there, but he got hurt.
Was it
What did they always? Gabbert?
I think they did have Gabbert.
Blaine Gabbert?
Yeah, because it was Gabbert versus Josh Johnson. I totally remember that. Yeah.
On a Saturday night.
Mm-hmm. For a playoff spot.
Right.
What a great time to be alive.
It was so
That is
ridiculous.
honestly such a great time.
If the Titans won the game, which they did, they were playing the Colts next week for the AFC South championship.
Yes, for the
And
division.
if the Redskins won, they would have played the Eagles the next week for a chance to make the playoffs. Like, are these two quarterbacks really? Do they really have a shot at the playoffs? I remember my dad saying that. He's like, Chris, it doesn't really matter. Like, you know that they're not good. And I was like, I just want to make the playoffs.
Making the playoffs matters, man.
Changes
Also,
everything.
speaking of Josh Johnson, got in the game last night. Good for Josh.
Did get in the game last night and almost engineered the greatest comeback ever.
I know. He really is a miracle worker. Love that guy.
He's a miracle worker.
He needs to
pick you through at the end. Which
I can't wait for the XFL to be back because he's going to be a star. He needs to.
He
was
in
in
the XFL last time, right?
Yeah, and I think he was in the AAF too.
He was on.
He was on the
Los
Wildcats.
Angeles.
I totally forget what they
That's
good.
the right-
I
that's
don't
the same
remember.
team, right?
I don't remember if any of them had.
either.
I don't know. I don't remember any of them, so I couldn't tell you.
I remember Cardell. Often good.
Cardell. And who's our backup? We had
Tyree Jackson.
Yes, Tyree Jackson, who's now a tight end for the Eagles.
What a weird game.
Oh, we haven't even mentioned talking about the 2018 Redskins. Didn't even mention that Jay Gruden was the coach of it. He was the mastermind behind that. Oh man! All right,
Yeah, what a team that was. Terrell Pryor, I think, was on that team.
No, I'm sure he was. He was definitely there at some
Richardson.
point.
Trent Williams.
Trent. Was that like when
what a
one of the
crew.
2 years he didn't play at all for the team?
I think he did play that year. I don't remember though. I'd have to look it up because you're right. That team was a movie.
Yeah, it was a great team. All right, let's talk about some NBA real quick.
Mark Sanchez.
Oh yeah, the Sanchez. He was the before he got benched. that was Josh Johnson's. He was a starter. All I remember is going to that game, one of the games where they played the Giants, and just watching Saquon run 80 yards on their team. Literally in one play. I was just like, damn. All right, let's talk about some...
I don't know why. Sorry.
No, you're good. Look, I love talking
an hour about
this
this
team.
but
Yeah, this team is amazing.
I just remember that there was like this Twitter poll. They were playing the Giants, and the Giants were terrible at the time. And it was like a local radio guy, and he goes, "Do you think the Redskins beat the Giants this week?" And 93% of people said no. It's the Giants. They were like 2-9 at the time, and we're like, "There's no chance." There wasn't. They stomped us.
No, they did. They really did stomp you guys. And the Adrian Peterson.
Clinton Dix.
Clinton Dix was on that team. Absolutely.
They traded for him at the deadline.
Oh, they did trade for him. I absolutely love that team. That was Alex Smith because Alex Smith got hurt. No, that was the year he got hurt.
That was the year when he snapped the leg. Yeah. Trent Williams.
Colt McCoy was also. Remember Colt McCoy? The reason why he also was not playing is because he also had the same injury Alex Smith was.
He also broke his leg.
Yeah.
That was how Mark Sanchez got in there.
Mm-hmm. Peterson, Chris Thompson. Oh, Chris Thompson. That
was like his best year, if I remember correctly.
Samaje Perine was still on the Jamison Crowder. Oh, Robert Kelly.
Yeah, dude, it was Fat
Rob. Holy shit. Jordan Reed, like this, Josh Jackson, man. Vernon Davis. Vernon Davis was the man. He was the absolute man on that team. All right, no one cares about this team, but we do. But
this is awesome.
So let's move on. All right, let's move on to basketball real quick. The Hornets Warriors game. I was watching the first 3 quarters until the Warriors started blowing them out. I gotta say, Miles Bridges is good. I've been saying that for a while. I haven't said it publicly because I was scared because the Hornets were never good. But I knew in 2K that he was good. So
there you go. And 2K is right about everything.
Oh, 100%.
Good call there.
I would always make him a max player every time because I was like, I knew he was good. So it's
Hornets team is frisky.
No, and I like how he's developing. You know, he's like he's becoming a second star next to LaMelo.
Yeah.
And yeah, this Hornets team is frisky. They have a lot of good pieces too, especially. I love just whenever I'm looking at it and it's just like, oh my god, Kelly Oubre Jr. He might score 0 points in 13 minutes, but he's out there looking good.
I forget that he's on that team.
Oh, and so is Ish Smith, two Washington legends. Terry, I mean, I like Terry. This is a good team.
Hayward still exists.
I always forget that he exists.
I know. It's weird. He's a guy that left Utah and then fell off the face of the earth.
Oh, I know.
Usually it's like if you're in Utah, no one cares. But
also, watching
a rare exception.
Watching Gary Payton, the second, the mitten. He's incredible to watch. I was watching him. I was like, holy crap! He was on the Wizards. Oh, I didn't know he was on the Wizards.
Did he get in an actual game?
I see one picture of him dribbling in the Wizards uniform. That's about it. And then him jersey swapping with Lillard. But he's found a place with the Warriors. I love the mitten. Any player that is like a junior of a former legend is always great. Like, you know, even if they're not good, it's just like I want to see them on a team.
Mm-hmm.
And they have him. Draymond's still playing good defense. Like, they're a decent team. And Damian Lee and what's his name, Jordan Poole, all of a sudden are freaking stars, man. Jordan Poole scored 31 and just alone. It's just it's pretty.
They don't even have
impressive.
the wise man yet.
I know, and they're not even playing their rookies. Like Kuminga and Moody barely even play, which kind of two shitty picks. Like you kind of wasted those picks if you're not playing them.
They don't need them.
Clearly, and Clay's not even back yet. This Warriors team's gonna be good.
Yeah, they're a problem.
They are. They're a sleeping giant. That's what they are.
Sleeping giant.
They
were like all off season. They were sleeping giant. Now they're stirring giant.
They're stirring. They're pressing snooze on the alarm a couple times. Giant. They're waking up. Also, speaking of 2018, the Cavs are back too. The Cavs are definitely back, and Evan Mobley just looks like a star, man. He looks great. I think I said that about like 3 people in the past 20 minutes, but it doesn't matter. He looks great. His highlights are great. And what a great, good for the Cavs. Because I always feel bad for the Cavs because like they're LeBron's bitch boy. LeBron comes in, he's like, I'm ready to come home. Comes home, completely screws the whole roster up. Maybe they win a championship. And then he leaves and now they're stuck with nothing. So good for the...
Well, they got the ring, so I think honestly, at the end of the day, they were just like, eh.
Oh yeah, that second trip, yeah, they got.
I bet there's plenty of people in Cleveland now that just don't even care about basketball. They're like, we got a ring from LeBron.
Oh, I'm sure. I was
Browns.
I was listening to a Jake Paul interview, and he's from Cleveland, and it'll come. It'll make sense in a second. And it was actually Bill Simmons, and he was like, "Have you been watching the Cavs at all?" Because Bill Simmons is a huge basketball guy. He was like, "Are you watching the Cavs at all?" And he's like, "Nah, man. I really only care about football." I was like, "Oh, that makes sense." Seems like an average Cleveland type of person. Also, I haven't kept up how the Czar's been doing since they lost the Raptors. They haven't played yet.
Dropped 2 in a row to the Hawks and the Raptors.
2 good teams. Or the Raptors.
Yeah, they got the Grizzlies tonight.
Uh-oh.
And the Bucks Sunday. So we'll see. They need to get another win and not go on a losing streak because then
I feel like it happens every year.
Down. Yeah.
With the Wizards. It's like they start doing all right, and then you'll once you hit 500, you're doomed. If you hit 5-5, you're doomed. That's all I'm saying.
They should just hang the banner now. Started 5-1.
Yes. Yep. Because if you lose
season
4 in a row, that'd be terrible. Also, the Lakers. I mean, LeBron didn't play, but their team's kind of ass.
You moved past the Wizards too quick.
All right.
Do you want to talk about Tatum?
Tatum's not going to the Wizards. I don't care. He's not going to the Wizards. He is really scaring me though. Because
He
Tatum
needs a different
no, he needs a
coaching system,
haircut. That's what he
all.
needs. Once he gets a haircut, he'll be fine. It happens once a season. He just needs a haircut, and he's back out of his slump. But where's the guy that's dropping 50 on these fools? This guy's dropping 10.
I don't know.
With terrible shooting. The team, now I'm talking about the Celtics. I'm not even talking about the Wizards anymore. I didn't want to talk about the Celtics, but now I have to.
Won 2 in a row.
I know. And 2 good wins.
Yeah.
Where they actually played defense. Which is, that was the concerning part, is that before these last 2 wins. I'm back, though. I'm back on them now.
Okay.
Also, their uniforms, their new ones, like the newest ones, the ones, the 75-year anniversary ones, those are fire. And you can't tell me otherwise.
How new?
I'll put a picture in the Discord.
If it's the one I'm thinking about, then they're not good.
It's these white ones. I just said.
Oh yeah, those are fine.
Those are good.
They look like. I
mean, they look like the other ones, but they're like, if you want, there's only so much you could do with green and white. So if you want,
I know. So stop making new uniforms.
That's the NBA's fault. It's not our fault.
Yes, but still.
The Wizards ones are cool. The newest ones. You see that?
Yeah, I like those. It's like a mix of what they have now with the Bullets, the old Bullets, and those are like my favorite jerseys.
Yeah.
The old Bullets ones.
If you look up Celtics new uniforms, I'm sure you could do this for every team. It just they're the past 5 years they're just showing jerseys of. You don't like the green ones? The new green ones?
What new green ones?
I guess you're right. There's so many new green ones. I'll send you a
The
picture.
dark
of
green with the green letters, like
Yeah.
the all green ones.
Yeah.
No, I don't like those.
I think they're cool.
I don't think they're cool.
Well, I think you're a loser. They're better than the freaking banner ones.
The banner ones are atrocious.
They're they're bad. I'm
like
fine with going
practice
around it.
jerseys. I think those are the ones that my dad said were the worst jerseys in the history of sports.
Damn.
Which might have been
a little much.
An exaggeration.
They you're right. They look like a G League team.
Yeah.
When they wear those.
Or like a practice jersey.
Yeah, they look dumb.
But these green on green it just looks like Michigan State.
Well, I think it looks cool.
Oh, I don't.
It's better than the gold ones that we had like 2 years ago. Those gold, like
the gold ones are okay.
The green with the gold on it. I thought they were alright. They weren't. I think this green on green's better though.
No, I disagree. I thought the gray was stupid too.
Yeah, I don't ever think the gray looks good. The gray and green just not a good color.
No, it's not.
All
right, how'd we let this happen?
I don't know. This is your fault.
This isn't
rank
all of the uniforms.
I know.
Podcast,
this is your
which
fault.
We've done before.
I know. This is your fault because we said.
How?
Because you were like, "Oh, you're gonna talk about Tatum."
I was just curious if you thought that, or if you wanted to know when Tatum was gonna go to the Wizards and like what package you would be acceptable.
All right. Let me look at the Wizards. If you actually want to do this, I will think about a trade. Let me look.
Just play my game.
All right, I will. I looked up Wizard, and then it came up, and I didn't put the S, and it came up with a completely different thing. All right. If I'm trading freaking Tatum to the freaking Wizards, I want Denny, Rui, Kuzma, and Corey, and all of your picks.
Oh my goodness.
And that's all. And that's it. Oh, actually,
how about instead of the picks, you get Bertans?
No. I want all right, new deal. I want Denny
just to match the contract.
Denny, Montrez,
Nope.
Corey, Kuzma, and all your picks. That'd be the only way.
Leave out there, left out.
You'll have Bradley Beal, Dinwiddie, Rui, Caldwell Pope, Gafford,
Tatum.
Bryant, Tatum, and Bertans.
No, if you get all the picks, you also have to take Bertans.
I'm not taking Bertans.
You have to.
No,
it's
I'm
part
not.
Of the deal.
No. If
Harrell.
No, if I'm the Celtics, I'm
Harrell's
calling
not
him
on
and
the
I'm
team.
saying I want all of your picks: Denny, Montrez, Kuzma, Corey.
No, you can have.
And
Denny,
then if they say anything
Corey,
else, I'm hanging up the phone.
Denny, Corey, Hicks, and Bertans. And Anthony Gill.
No, I don't. Oh, can I get Cassius Winston too? Can you throw him in there?
Sure. As a sweetener,
Oh man.
can get Cassius Winston.
Actually, I'm stealing Nato. That's it. Straight
Good
up
enough,
for
Neto.
Neto. The heart and soul of your team. But it's not happening, so it won't matter. Because the Celtics are back. So they had a team meeting.
Yeah.
And they're back.
And they decided to make Tatum the number 3 option, and he will soon come to regret that and won out.
Well, he's got a max contract signed with us, so he can suck my balls. How about that?
He's right where I want him.
No. He can suck my balls if he wants to leave. He ain't going anywhere. But I mean, beating that Heat team, they're back, baby. They're back.
There you go.
All right. Anything else? The problem with the NBA is like, I can't follow every team right now. It's not like the NFL because there's too many.
But
games.
yeah, you say stuff, and I'm just like, I have to like look up real quick. I just don't follow.
I know a lot, but I don't know.
I watch whatever game is on, and that's about it at this point in the season.
No, and once it gets later, where it actually matters, like we'll know everything. But as of right now,
Yeah, we will know literally everything.
yeah. Ben Simmons finally getting fined, so that's cool. Good stuff.
I'm out on the Ben Simmons thing again. It was fun for a little bit, and now I don't care.
I told you. It's not fun. It's nothing fun about it.
It was for a little bit though.
The Sixers team. How is this team like winning? I'm looking at their players. It's literally Joel Embiid and like a bunch of just dudes. Like Georges Yang is playing for him, playing high minutes for him too. Weird.
I don't know. It's still early in the season.
Well, yeah, because Joel Embiid still got to get hurt. Once he gets hurt and misses, 20 games, it'll be back to where they belong. All right.
I didn't realize that the Raptors were 6-3.
That's surprising. They were supposed to not be very good. But
Yeah. Well, I still think they're not.
Huh?
I still don't think they are. They're a well-coached team, though.
No, they are. They have a great team. That's the other thing. They're like Miami, where it's like they have a good culture. You get there, Bonga. That's why. I didn't know Bonga was on their team. They
Washington legend.
I know. Well, the main thing has been Scotty Barnes. He's been playing great. All right, that's all I got. I'm tired of talking about the NBA right now. I literally just burnt out from talking about the NBA. All right, I think that does it. Right? We didn't miss anything?
I don't think so. College basketball Tuesday.
Exhibition games starting. I'm excited. Oh wait, the tip off.
Oh, like season starts. Season's Tuesday.
I'm pumped.
We sleep in May.
We sleep in May. All right. See everyone on Tuesday. Oh, Tuesday. We'll see everyone on Tuesday for college basketball. All right.
There you go.
There you go. Now I'm back. All right. Sweet. All right.